All right, today we're going to do something a little different. We are putting our adult minds to the ultimate test. The question is, can you actually pass a general knowledge quiz that was designed for a first grader in India? Let's find out, shall we?
So think back, way back. How much do you really remember from being 6 years old? Do you think you still have what it takes to ace a first grade exam? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get into it.
Okay, but before we even get to the first question, you have to see this. This is the syllabus. We've got plants and animals, sure, festivals, okay, but then famous peoples and leaders, simple science, and India and world visit. I mean, wow, that is a seriously ambitious curriculum for a 6-year-old. It's basically a crash course in, well, everything.
Okay, let's dive right in. Round 1 is called The World Around Us. So, we're talking about nature, some basic science, a little bit of civics. This should be a piece of cake, right? We'll see.
And here's our first question. It's a real classic, a piece of national trivia. The national bird of India is blank. Come on, you probably know this. Try and lock in your answer right now before you even see the choices.
Okay, so your choices are a sparrow, an eagle, or a peacock. Got your answer? Locked it in? No changing it now.
And the correct answer is the peacock. Of course it is. Such a beautiful, iconic bird. Did you get that one right? Feeling good? Let's keep this momentum going.
All right, next up, I kind of like how this one is framed like a little story. Pooja is sitting on a camel. Where do we find the camel? So this is a pretty straightforward question about habitat, a bit of basic geography.
So where would we find that camel? In a river, a desert, or up on a mountain? Just picture a camel. Where do you usually see them in, pictures or movies?
And if you said dessert, you are absolutely right. You're on a roll. Are you 2 for 2? Awesome. But hey, don't get too comfortable just yet. The next round might be a little trickier. All right, it's time for round 2. People, culture, and pop culture. So we're shifting gears now, moving away from the natural world and into the world of human achievement and, well, pop culture. Okay, this next one, this is going to require some pretty specific cultural knowledge. Zakir is playing the blank. Now, Zakir most likely refers to a famous musician, so keep that in mind. Your options are a drum, a sitar, or a tabla, all very different instruments. What do you think? And the answer is the tabla. Yep, this is referring to the absolute legend Zakir Hussain, who is one of the most famous tabla players on the entire planet. And seriously, think about that. This just shows you the level of cultural literacy these first graders are expected to have. It's amazing. Okay, hold on. Things are about to get really interesting. We are now entering the interactive section. And trust me, this is where the quiz gets super clever. So what's so cool about this is how the whole format just shifts. It's not just about what you know anymore. Now the answers are hidden inside a word puzzle. So it's a test of your problem-solving skills, not just your memory. Here we go. This is a perfect example. It's blending sports and pop culture. The question is, what is the pet name of the famous Indian cricketer MS Dhoni? And for those who don't know, he's a massive, massive figure in the cricket world. So what do you think? Is it Dhoni, which is, his last name? Is it Tom? Or is it Mahi? I'll admit this could be a tough one if you don't follow cricket. And his pet name is Mahi. Yeah, for millions of cricket fans out there, that was probably a total gimme. But it really goes to show you, this test expects first graders to be totally up to date on modern sports icons. Okay, and here we are, our final question. And this one's about a major historical and humanitarian figure. She is a famous person. She helped the poor and the sick. Who is she? The choices are Mother Teresa, Annie Besant, or Shri Ma. I have a pretty good feeling most of us know this one. The answer is, of course, Mother Teresa. And really, this is the key takeaway, isn't it? This quiz literally jumps from cricket nicknames to globally recognized saints. The spectrum of knowledge is just incredible. And just like that, you're done. You've completed the challenge. So how'd you do? Be honest. I mean, the range of knowledge that's expected of a 6-year-old is just fascinating, right? We went from national symbols to pop culture icons and world-famous humanitarian leaders. It really makes you think about what we decide is important in early education. So I want to leave you with this one final thought. What's the most important thing you learned in first grade? Was it a fact that you could put on a test, or was it something else, something that can't really be measured on a quiz at all?